Yes, freeze!
The New York Times released a video titled, "This is 2016, Asians Respond to Racist Remarks." However, many of the situations described had nothing to do with racism.
So I was leaving the stage door of Mamma Mia, where I had been working for several years, and was talking to this wonderful, lovely Midwest couple. And after our conversation, they look at me and say, "When did you move to this country? Your accent is almost perfect." And I took a breath, looked right at them and said, "Yeah, I was born in Atlanta, Georgia, y'all, so awkward."
I've had many Asians come up to me asking me where I'm from. I've also met a ton of other Asian people without any trace of an Asian accent that were born in other countries. Just because you don't have any trace of an Asian accent doesn't necessarily mean that you were born in the United States. It's possible that all the other Asians that this couple had met before were from other countries.
So this happens in the back of a lift pool. I get inside the car and the guy starts asking me, "Where are you from?" Dreaded question.
Why is that a dreaded question? That's just a normal conversation starter. People ask me that all the time, including other Asians.
And I say, "I was born in the States, but I lived in Korea for a bit." And he says, "Wow, your English is so good." And I say, "Well, I said I was born in the States." And he keeps pushing, saying, "But you're so articulate. Your English is impeccable." At this point, I am about ready to tell the Lyft driver to tell this guy to just jump off onto the West Side Highway.
How is somebody enthusing over your English accent racist? If you're annoyed by somebody complimenting your English, you can just say thank you and end the conversation.
Last month, I watched a white man who I consider to be progressive pull back his eyelids to describe Asian people.
What does being progressive have to do with seeing that Asians have slanted eyes? That's one of the features that distinguishes Asians from other people. That and martial arts, and slurping noodles, and being good at math.
But I always seem to be encountering the same question, being, where in the world did you ever learn to speak English so well? If I wasn't looking at you or speaking to you on the phone, I would never think you were Oriental. The question never failed to take me aback.
Again, maybe all the Asians these people knew before did not speak English very well.
I went to my college's financial aid office for a scholarship problem. Explained in detail. Guy, quote, "So, are you an international student?"
Maybe the financial aid office needs to know whether or not you're an international student so they know the best way to help you.
Doorman, assuming that I'm a delivery guy because I'm holding a plastic bag. This is 2016.
Maybe the doorman was expecting a Chinese food delivery. Or maybe some of the people he's seen delivering food were Asian.
A former boss said she always hires Asians because they make the best workers.
And you know what else? Asians have some of the highest standardized test scores, and they face reverse discrimination in colleges and universities because of their achievements. It's not being racist to recognize the experience that you've had with Asian workers. Let's have a real "This is 2016" with some actual important issues. It's 2016, and the NSA is still spying on people. It's 2016, and people are still being held prisoner for victimless crimes. It's 2016, and the government is still taking over half of people's incomes. It's 2016, and the government is still trillions of dollars in debt. Meanwhile, the Fed continues to print money. It's 2016, and the US military is still overseas murdering people and selling weapons to tyrants. It's 2016, and the government is still taking your money to fund these injustices. If you're like me and you value love, life, liberty, and peace, then it's time to wake up and question the narratives that you've been fed. It's time to see reality for what it is. Taxation is not voluntary. Taxation is theft. Government is violence. It's time to free the market and free humanity. It's 2016.
Yes, freeze!